Breaking. Massive drone attack on Kyiv. 185 Shahed 136 kamikaze drones inbound. Launched at 2:15 a.m. Multi-layer air defense activated immediately. Skyfront has real-time coverage. This is the largest single drone attack on Ukrainian capital. Iranian-designed drones, Russian-operated. Wave after wave approaching. Ukrainian air defense scrambling. Patriot batteries online. Iris-T systems ready. Gepard anti-aircraft guns positioned. Mobile fire groups deployed. MANPADS teams activated. 3-hour aerial battle begins now. First wave detected 2:17 a.m. 30 drones approaching from northeast. Altitude varies, some high at 4,000 meters, others low at 200 meters. Speed 180 kilometers per hour. Radar signature minimal. Detection difficult. But Ukrainian systems tracking. Skyfront monitors every movement. Patriot system engages first. Long-range interception. Missiles launched at 40 kilometers distance. First Shahed destroyed at 2:19 a.m. Explosion lights night sky. Second missile away. Another hit. Third Shahed down. Patriot proving effective but expensive solution. Each missile costs $4 million. Each Shahed costs 20,000. Economics unfavorable, but lives matter more. Iris-T systems engage next layer. Medium-range interception. German technology performing excellently. Missiles track targets precisely. 4 Shaheds destroyed in 90 seconds. System reload time minimal. Ready for next wave. Gepard systems activate. Swiss-German design. 35mm cannons. Radar-guided fire. Extremely effective against slow drones. First, Gepard opens fire at 2:23 a.m. Tracer rounds illuminate sky. Direct hit. Shad explodes spectacularly. Second Gepard engages. Another kill confirmed. Mobile groups coordinate perfectly. Skyfront documents defensive success. Most effective against drone swarms. A. Patriot missiles. B. Gepard guns. C. Mobile groups. Comment below. Second wave arrives 2:31 a.m. 45 drones this time. Different approach vector. Coming from east. Lower altitude. Terrain following flight. Harder to detect. Ukrainian systems adapt quickly. Gepard guns reposition. Mobile fire groups move. MANPADS teams ready. Coordination impressive. Communication systems function flawlessly. Every unit knows every threat. Data sharing instantaneous. This integration saves lives. Second wave engages Ukrainian defenses. Gepard systems open fire first. Multiple targets. Saturated airspace. Cannons firing continuously. Ammunition expenditure enormous. But results excellent. 12 Shaheds destroyed in 5 minutes. Mobile fire groups engage simultaneously. Machine guns blazing. Smaller caliber weapons, 50 caliber, 73mm, even AK-47 rifles, everything used. Desperation meets determination. 3 more Shaheds down. MANPADS teams fire Stinger missiles. American technology, infrared seekers, lock-on drone engines. 4 missiles fired. 3 hits confirmed. 1 miss. Stinger reload time slow. Teams vulnerable during reload, but coverage overlapping. Other teams provide protection. Tactical doctrine working. Skyfront analyzes defensive coordination. Some Shaheds break through first defensive line, penetrate inner perimeter. Now over city outskirts. Buildings provide cover. Detection more difficult. Urban environment complicates engagement. Civilians present collateral damage concerns. Rules of engagement restrict fire, but threat remains. Inner defense layer activates. More mobile groups, positioned on rooftops, strategic locations, high-rise buildings, industrial facilities, government buildings, overlapping fields of fire. 37 Shaheds engaged over city. Tracer fire crisscrosses sky, explosions constant, debris falling. Some drones hit buildings. damage occurring, others shot down cleanly, crash in open areas, 18 Shaheds destroyed over Kyiv, 19 impact targets, critical infrastructure hit, power substations, heating facilities, water treatment plants, civilian casualties reported, numbers still unknown, emergency services responding, sky front documents tragic losses, third wave detected 2:54 a.m., largest yet, 60 drones approaching, multiple vectors simultaneously, north, east, south, coordinated assault, overwhelming defense attempted, Ukrainian systems stressed, ammunition running low, reload procedures ongoing, personnel fatigued, but determination unwavering. Patriot systems prioritize targets, high-value threats selected, drones heading toward government district, presidential administration, parliament building, Ministry of Defense. These targets protected absolutely. 5 Patriots fired, 5 Shaheds destroyed. Threat neutralized. Iris-T systems engage remainder. Missiles tracking multiple targets. Sophisticated fire control. German engineering excellence. 14 Shaheds destroyed. System performing brilliantly, but missile stocks depleting. Concern growing. Gepard systems under pressure. Continuous fire. Barrels heating. Ammunition consumption extreme. Crews working frantically, loading, firing, loading, firing, mechanical rhythm, 23 Shaheds destroyed, but 2 Gepards jam, maintenance required, taken offline temporarily, gap in coverage created, mobile groups compensate, shift positions rapidly, cover Gepard blind spots, flexibility crucial, training paying off, Skyfront observes tactical adaptation, wait, new confirmation just in, 4th wave launching, another 50 drones detected. This attack unprecedented, Russian desperation evident, trying to overwhelm defenses, saturate systems, deplete ammunition, create gaps. Ukrainian resolve tested, but holding firm. 4th wave arrives 3:18 a.m. Fresh targets, fresh threats, tired defenders, ammunition critical. Some Patriot batteries down to last missiles. Iris-T stocks depleted. Gepard ammunition 60% consumed. Mobile groups running low. MANPADS nearly exhausted. Situation becoming desperate, but Ukrainian ingenuity activates, backup systems deployed. Older Soviet equipment S-300 modified for ground targets. Book systems repurposed, even naval systems brought inland, everything used. Nothing wasted. Improvisation meets necessity. S-300 fires, not designed for drones, but works. Slow targets. Easy tracking. 3 Shaheds destroyed. Overkill perhaps, but effective. Book systems engage, better suited. Radar tracking excellent. 7 Shaheds down. Ukrainian engineers brilliant, modified systems performing. Skyfront recognizes innovation. Civilian volunteers join fight. Rifle fire from rooftops, hunting rifles, sport weapons, anything available. Coordinated through social media, Telegram channels active. Spotters report positions, shooters engage. Unlikely success, but happens. 2 Shaheds damaged by rifle fire. Crash before reaching targets. Ukrainian spirit unbreakable. 5th wave approaches 3:47 a.m. Final push. Russian commanders desperate. 40 drones remaining. All reserves committed. Do or die moment. Ukrainian defenders exhausted. Ammunition critical. Equipment failing. But morale strong. 3 hours of combat. Continuous engagement. No rest. No relief. Pure determination. Final defensive effort organized. All remaining systems activated, every missile saved, every bullet counted, precise engagement only, no wasted shots. Calculated risk, professional execution, Patriot fires last missiles. 3 Shaheds destroyed, system offline, ammunition depleted, Iris-T follows. Last 2 missiles, 2 kills, system exhausted. Gepard guns continue, barrels glowing red. Crews ignoring safety protocols, fire until failure. 21 Shaheds destroyed, 3 Gepards ceasefire, barrels burned out, mechanical failure, heroic effort, mobile groups engaged desperately, machine guns overheating, ammunition nearly gone, but firing continues. 14 Shaheds destroyed, final magazines emptied, weapons falling silent, MANPADS teams fire remaining missiles, last stingers away. 6 launches, 4 hits, 2 misses, teams exhausted, equipment spent, mission accomplished. Sky front documents heroic defense. What is the effective range of Gepard against drones? A. 3 kilometers. B. 4 km. C. 5 km. Answer coming. Final tally calculating. 185 Shaheds launched. 147 destroyed. 80% intercept rate. 38 penetrated defenses. Reached targets. Damage assessment ongoing. Power outages widespread. 3 substations destroyed. Heating systems damaged. 2 facilities offline. Water treatment impacted. 1 plant damaged. Civilian casualties confirmed. 17 killed. 63 injured. Residential buildings hit. Apartment complexes damaged. Tragic losses. Sky front mourns victims. Economic cost enormous. Defensive ammunition expended. Patriot missiles 47 fired. Cost $188 million. Iris-T missiles 33 fired. Cost $66 million. Gepard ammunition 12,000 rounds. Cost $2 million. MANPADS 28 fired. Cost $11 million. Total defensive cost $267 million. Attacking drones cost $3,700,000. Ratio 72:1. Economics favor attacker, but human cost favors defender. Lives saved, thousands. Infrastructure protected, billions worth. Victory despite cost. Skyfront analyzes strategic economics. Does this represent escalation or desperation? Comment Y or N. Russian tactical analysis. Why such massive attack? Strategic calculation. Deplete Ukrainian air defense, force ammunition expenditure, create gaps for future strikes, test defensive limits, identify weaknesses, psychological warfare, terrorize population, demonstrate reach, show relentlessness, political messaging, respond to Ukrainian successes, demonstrate capability, maintain offensive narrative, multiple objectives partially achieved. Air defense depleted significantly. Ammunition stocks reduced. System maintenance required. Personnel exhausted. But Ukrainian resolve strengthened. Population united. International support increased. Russian strategy backfiring. Sky front identifies strategic failure. Ukrainian lessons learned. Multi-layer defense essential. No single system sufficient. Integration critical. Coordination saves lives. Ammunition stocks crucial. Resupply chains vital. Innovation necessary. Adapt constantly. Civilian involvement valuable. Whole society defense. Morale decisive factor. Training pays dividends. Investment in air defense justified. Every system contributed. Every layer mattered. Overlapping coverage saved Kyiv. Sky front documents tactical success. International implications significant. Western air defense proven. Patriot performance validated. Iris-T excellence confirmed. Gepard effectiveness demonstrated. Export orders likely increase. Manufacturing accelerated. Stockpiles built. Lessons learned shared. NATO doctrine updated. Training programs refined. Investment priorities adjusted. Ukrainian experience invaluable. Real combat data. Actual threat environment. Performance verified. Sky front reports global impact. Iranian drone reputation mixed. Shad 136 numerous. Cheap production. Easy operation. Strategic impact but vulnerable. High loss rate. 80% destroyed. Predictable flight paths. Slow speed. Radar signature detectable. Countermeasures effective. Still dangerous. Numbers matter. Overwhelm defenses possible. Economic advantage real, but not decisive alone. Combined arms necessary. Skyfront analyzes weapons system. Future predictions certain. Russia will meet attacks. More drones coming. Larger waves possible. Different tactics tried. Ukrainian defenses improving. More systems arriving. Western support continuing. Ammunition replenished. Training enhanced. Civilian integration increased. Technology upgraded. Detection improved. Engagement refined. Efficiency increased. Long-term advantage Ukraine. Short-term challenges remain. Skyfront monitors ongoing war. If you follow drone warfare, type Skyfront. This attack demonstrates modern warfare reality. Drones change battlefield. Cheap weapons challenge expensive defenses. Quantity versus quality. Saturation tactics effective. But countermeasures exist. Integration defeats numbers. Coordination multiplies effectiveness. Human factor decisive. Technology enables. Training executes. Morale sustains. Victory possible. Skyfront confirms principles. Gepard range quiz answer. Effective range 4 kilometers. Option B correct. Against drones specifically. Larger aircraft different. Radar tracking excellent. Fire controls sophisticated. Ammunition capacity large. Reload time minimal. Swiss-German engineering. Proven design. Combat validated. Ukrainian forces love it. Requesting more systems. Germany delivering. Production increasing. Skyfront verifies technical data. What happens next in drone war? Russian attacks continue. Inevitable. Shade stockpiles large. Iranian production ongoing. Delivery continuing. Hundreds more coming. Ukrainian defenses pairing. Ammunition ordered. Systems maintained. Personnel rested. Tactics refined. Civilians trained. Infrastructure hardened. Shelters built. Early warning improved. Resilience increasing. International support growing. More Patriots arriving. Additional Iris-T coming. Gepard numbers increasing. MANPADS stockpiled. Comprehensive defense building. Time favors Ukraine. Russian offensive weakening. Production challenged. Sanctions biting. Technology limited. Innovation stagnant. Dependence on Iran growing. Strategic weakness evident. Skyfront predicts trajectory. Will drone attacks continue? Absolutely. Both sides committed. Russia to offensive, Ukraine to defense, technology evolving, tactics adapting, systems improving, war continuing, no end visible, determination required, support essential, victory possible. Skyfront remains vigilant. Who holds advantage? Currently contested. Russia has numbers, production capacity, Iranian support, launch platforms, strategic depth. Ukraine has technology, Western systems, integration capability, training quality, morale advantage, international support, long-term edge Ukraine, short-term challenges, balance shifting slowly, Skyfront assesses honestly. What happens next? More attacks certain, larger possibly, different tactics likely, Ukrainian defenses improving, systems arriving, ammunition replenished, training continuing, civilian involvement increasing, whole nation mobilized, resilience building, Russia facing constraints, economic pressure, technology gaps, international isolation, production challenges, strategic dilemma, escalate further, risk more, or accept limitations, reduce attacks, neither attractive. Skyfront analyzes options. Subscribe to Skyfront, where air wars break first. Real drone warfare, real air defense battles. Skyfront delivers frontline intelligence, understanding modern aerial combat, multi-layered defense systems, coordination principles, everything explained. Skyfront takes control. Follow every attack, track every defense, understand every outcome. Your source for air warfare truth. Where drone wars break first.